It's okay if you break tonight. No need to hold it in this time. You've been strong for far too long. You don't have to prove them wrong. We're to know. And breathe in slow, let it fall. Tears don't make you weak at all. Even stars, they sometimes hide. So go ahead and cry at your night. Just cry, I'll be here right beside you, always near. Let the silence be your song. You're not alone, even when it feels so long. Just cry, don't be afraid. Even soft hearts have their weight. Lean on me when it's too much. You don't have to be so tough. You've been carrying skies alone. Every I'm fine turned into stone. But I can see through every smile. You've been breaking all the while. Hey, Janelle, I'm breathing slow, let it fall. Tears don't mean you've lost it all. Even storms can lead to light. So go ahead and cry. And tonight, just cry. I'll be here right beside you, always near. Let the silence be your song. You're not alone, even when it feels so long. Just cry, don't be afraid. Even soft hearts have their weight. Lean on me when it's too much. You don't have to be so tough. If the world feels cold and wide, close your eyes and feel my side. I won't fix what's hard to feel, but I promise I'll be real. So cry just this once, let it fall. No need to run. You're still brave through all the fear, and I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here. I saw the tremble in your voice as you said I'm not okay. And I didn't try to fix it, I just stayed. You wore your scars like quiet rain, soft and hidden in the gray. But tonight you let me see them and I'm honored you let me stay. Thank you for telling me, even when it hurt to speak. I know how hard it was to be that honest, that raw, that weak, but you were never weak to me. You were brave so quietly. So thank you for telling me. You said you almost gave it up, so many nights too tired to fight, and every smile you wore back then was just armor wrapped in light. I won't ask you to be stronger, not today, not for me. You deserve a space to shatter. You deserve to finally breathe. Thank you for telling me, even when it hurt to speak. I know how hard it was to be that honest, that raw, that weak, but you were never weak to me. You were brave so quietly. So thank you for telling me. Hold your truth with gentle hands, no judgment, no demands. You don't have to bleed alone, not anymore, not anymore. Thank you for telling me, even when it broke your peace. You let me see the aching sea inside your quiet, trembling grief, and now you don't have to hide. You can rest, I'll be your light. So thank you for telling me. You opened your eyes again today. Though the world felt just the same, you put your feet down on the floor, even when you weren't okay. The quiet battles that you fight, no one else can really see. But just by breathing here tonight, you're everything you need to be. You're amazing just for holding on when the days feel twice as long, when your heart feels out of place and you still show up with grace. You don't need to shine to prove your worth. Your strength is softer than the earth, so let me say it loud and strong. You're amazing just for holding on. You smile in ways that hide the pain. You laugh like you're okay, but I can see the weight you bear every hour of every day. You don't need to climb the sky or chase a louder dream. The fact you're here still trying is louder than it seems. You're amazing just for holding on when the nights feel twice as long, when you doubt your every breath, but you haven't given up yet. You don't need applause to be enough. Even breathing now is tough, so let me say it loud and strong. You're amazing just for holding on. If no one told you yet today, I'm proud of you in every way. No medal needed, no parade. Just know I see the strength you gave. You're amazing just for being here, for every quiet hidden tear. You're enough, no need to prove the world is better 'cause of you. So let me say it one last time. You're amazing, you are light, and I'm so glad you're holding on. You sit in silence, eyes turn low. Words you want but just won't go. And I won't push, I won't ask why. Some hearts speak best with quiet sighs. You don't need to say a thing. I hear your soul between the strings. Even in the quiet, loud and clear, I see the truth behind your tears. It's okay, you don't have to speak. Your silence still reaches me. Every glance, each breath you take tells me more than words could say. So don't worry if you can't explain. I see your heart through all the pain. I'm right here, I'll never stray. I see you anyway. Trying so hard, but your eyes still carry every scar. And I know it's not easy to share, so I'll meet you halfway right there. You don't need to say a thing. I hear your soul between the strings. Even in the quiet, loud and clear, I see the truth behind your tears. It's okay, you don't have to speak. Your silence still reaches say I see you anyway. You've been silent for so long, smiling like nothing's wrong, but behind those tired eyes I see a storm you've learned to hide. You hold the weight of quiet nights with no one asking if you're alright. But now that tear fell down your cheek, and that alone says everything. Tears don't mean you're weak, they mean you've been strong for weeks. They mean you've held your breath too long, and now it's safe to fall apart. They're not signs of giving in, they're proof of where you've been. So cry if you need to speak. Tears don't mean you're weak. You don't owe the world a smile. You've been breaking all the while, and no one saw the fight you gave in every quiet hurting day. Oh, you're not fragile just because you cry. Some hearts beg You didn't smile all the way. You didn't win every fight. You barely made it through the day. And still you're here tonight. You kept your hands from shaking. You tried your best to breathe. No one saw you breaking, but you still stayed on your feet. You did enough today. Even if nothing went your way. Even if you only survived and couldn't even feel alive. The battles no one ever sees. The quiet wars beneath your sleeves. You made it here, and that's okay. You did enough today. You did enough today. You thought of giving up again, but chose to stay instead. You wore your pain like silence and tucked yourself in bed. And there's courage in just breathing when it hurts to even try. You may not think it matters, but I'm proud that you're still alive. You did enough today. Even if your smile gave way. Even if your light felt small or you barely stood at all. The tears you hid behind your eyes were proof you fought, not proof you cried. So let me say this, if I may. You did enough today. Rest now, don't explain. You don't have to hide the strain. You don't have to shine or lead. You just have to be. Just be. You did enough today. And I love you anyway. No need to do, no need to prove. The hardest thing was just to move. So lay your tired heart to sleep. I'll hold the pieces while you dream. No matter what you didn't say, you did enough today. You keep climbing every hill as if you're chasing something still. But love, you don't have to prove. You've already moved more than most do. You keep ticking every box, holding yourself to every cost. But even on the days you break, you're more than all the moves you make. You're already doing enough. You don't need to be so tough. Even when you slow things down, you're still the brightest soul around. You don't need to win or try. You don't have to justify. Just breathing now is more than rough. You're already doing enough. You're already doing enough. You always give and rarely take. You carry what no one else could fake. But even you deserve to rest, to lay it down and know you're blessed. You say, but I haven't done it all. But darling, you don't need to fall to learn that even standing still is strength, and it always will. You're already doing enough. You don't need to rise above every pressure, every weight. You're allowed to hesitate. You don't need to run or shine. Just let your breath be your sign of how far you've come through all the rough. You're already doing enough. Already enough. You've come so far without a cheer, so I'll be the one to say it here. You're worthy now, not when you become. You've always been the glowing one. You're already doing enough, even if you're not feeling tough. No more goals you have to chase, no more lines you need to pace. You've tried so hard, that's clear enough. Now let this world just call your bluff. I see you tired, but full of love. You're already doing enough. You're already doing enough. You didn't change the world today. You didn't chase the clouds away, but still you stood, you stayed. And that alone deserves some praise. No medals hung upon your name, no spotlight shining through your pain, but still you breathed and made it through. So here's a quiet cheer for you, a quiet applause for you tonight. For every shadow you survived, you're here, and that's no small feat. You walk through fire on silent feet. No need to shout, no need to shine. Just breathing is a sacred sign. So softly, gently, proud and true, this quiet applause is all for you. Quiet applause is all for you. You smiled when no one truly knew the weight that tried to bury you. You stitched your hope in quiet seams and held on tight to broken dreams. You showed up when you almost broke. kept going without hope. That kind of strength so few can see, but I see it quietly. A quiet applause for you tonight, for all the tears you hid from sight. You didn't quit, though you could have run. You faced the dark and didn't shun. No need for stage, no need for proof. You've done enough, and that's the truth. So softly, gently, proud and true. This quiet applause is all for you. You are the quiet kind of brave, the kind that rises, never waves. And though the world may never know, I do, and I won't let go. A quiet applause for all you are, for every hidden healing scar, for choosing life another day. When everything said walk away, you're not unseen, not anymore. I'm clapping softly at your door, and even if you never knew, this quiet applause has always been for you. You didn't write a masterpiece, didn't cross a single line. You didn't check off every box, and that's still perfectly fine. You stayed in bed a little late, felt the world was far away, but you opened up your eyes and chose to stay. You don't have to move to matter, you don't have to shine to stay. You're enough just by existing in your own quiet way. No trophies, no big moments, no mountain have to climb. You're enough just breathing, and that's more than fine. And that's more than fine. You didn't fix the mess today, didn't smile the pain away, but even in the stillness, you showed up in your own way. You're not lazy, you're just tired. You've carried more than most, so let yourself be weightless, let your heart get close. Ah, you don't have to move to matter, you don't have to shine to stay. You're enough just by existing in your own quiet way. No need to chase perfection, no need to always try. You're enough just breathing, and that see you, I'm proud of you. You don't need to prove it to. Oh, you don't have to move to matter. You don't have to play the part. You're enough just as you are, with your breathing, beating heart. So rest, you've done enough. Let the stillness lift you high. You're enough, just breathing, and that's more than fine. And that's more than fine. If you're crying in the dark with no one near, no beating heart, if your voice is just a whisper that even you can't hear, if your hands are trembling slow and you're tired of being strong, then maybe, just maybe, this song is where you belong. I hope this song finds you where the world can't see your tears, in the silence you've been hiding, through the weight of all your fears. No spotlight, no big stage, just a melody that stays. If you're crying in the quiet, let this song be what you hear. Hear enough. You don't have to speak at all. You don't owe a single word. I just want you to feel seen, even if you've never heard that someone thinks you're brave for simply staying through the night. So if this tune is reaching, I hope it holds you tight. I hope this song finds you in the corners of your pain, when your strength is barely breathing and the sky begins to rain. No answers, no advice, just this gentle lullaby. If you're crying all alone, let this song be by your I won't say you'll be fine, I won't say it's just a phase, but I'll stay here in the silence with this song to take your place. So if you're crying now unseen and you don't know what you need, let this music be the hand that holds your heart so tenderly. You don't have to say a thing. This song will softly sing to the part of you you hide, and stay right by your side. You say I'm fine with tired eyes. Practice smile you wear each time. But love, you don't have to lie. It's okay to not be alright. You said I'm okay too many days, while your heart was lost in waves. You don't have to hide the ache. You're allowed to feel and break. You don't have to say you're okay when your world is falling away. You don't know that word to anyone, not even on your hardest day. Let your silence speak instead. Let your tears fall where they may. You don't have to say you're okay. Your heart comes first, always. You've been strong for far too long, always holding everyone along. But now it's time to hold your own. You don't have to stand alone. If I'm not fine is all you've got, then that alone is brave enough. I won't ask you to explain. I'll just stay through all your pain. You don't have to say you're okay when your hands can't hold the weight. You don't need to wear the smile when you're aching deep inside. Let your silence speak instead. Let the hurt just have its way. You don't have to say you're okay. Your heart deserves to stay. So here's a song for all those times you buried pain with practice lines. Tonight you don't have to pretend you're still worthy without the You don't have to say you're okay. I'll be here when you can't say anything at all. And that's okay. Your heart comes first. Oh.